right, man. Somebody made a trade exception list. I can't remember who it was. You'll see it. I'll try to remember, put it on the screen. These bugs been tearing me up all summer. So they made a trade exception list in which, 5 players the Pistons can trade for: PJ Washington, Obi Toppins, Deni Adabovich, Sam Hauser, and Tari Eason. Now, if you've been watching my channel, when I used to do the draft spotlights, it's two of these guys was my favorite guys, and they one of my favorite guys in each of their draft. Deni Adabovich, he out in Portland now. Washington, the Wizards traded him, and he really is starting to come into his own. If you go back and look at some of the scouting film I did on him a couple years ago, I just felt like he was going to be a big-time star in this league. I said it, and, I thought, I knew it was going to be some time to him to get used to the physicality of the NBA, but I just felt like he was a stud. I really did. I felt like he was going to be a stud. Everything he can do with the ball, the ability to score, his height, his reach. He just had to get used to the physicality and get stronger. And the speed, man. And he's starting to bust out over there in Portland. I mean, if I'm Portland, I'm not getting rid of him. Um, Tari Eason. I mean, y'all know I loved him coming out the draft. I was beating my chest for the Pistons to get him. Tari Eason. He was the reason why Shaquille O'Neal's son transferred out of LSU. And I watched this film at LSU, man. I was impressed. I mean, right now he's niched the role. It seemed like with the Rockets as a 3-and-D guy, but he actually can be a point forward. He can actually rebound the ball, shoot it, hot, good defender. He can get it off the dribble if you need to. I mean, he kind of remind you of Kuminga with a jump shot. You know what I'm saying? He actually remind you Kuminga, but he can create his own offense. So, he kind of I like him and Deni Adadovich. The difference is Tari Eason is a hellified defender. That's the difference. He's a hellified defender. So them two are really, I love their games and I like where they're going. As far as fit, Sam Hauser can shoot the ball. I don't know much about him, but I know he can shoot the blood out the ball. I feel like you got Duncan Robinson. PJ Washington seems like a really good fit, and that's why I'm gonna get into the conversation about PJ, Denny, and Tari. And Obi Toppins is another good one, another good fit. I mean, obviously almost a champion. Late bloomer in high school, had to go to prep school from New York. Remember when the New Yorker talked shit to him after Indiana upset New York in I think game 1 or game 2, or I think it was game 1, and the New Yorker was talking shit. He was like, and he told them the team hotel pull up. So he got that grit. I always like Obi Toppins. Late bloomer in high school. I knew it was going to take a couple years to get his feet wet in the league, and he got it because I could relate to him because, I might not be able to get something right away, take me a minute, but once I get it, I mastered it, and now he's figuring out the ability to shoot, dribble. So really, in my opinion, it's a 4-man race out of the given, which it might be the 4 givens. The trade exception is up to 14, almost $15 million. So Deni Adabovich probably, playing that 4, I think defensively, that's where it hurts you at. I don't know how good a defender, just remember his film, but he's a bona fide flat out, he can handle the ball, he can facilitate, he can score. He will help you in the scoring department as a perimeter scorer. But defensively, can he hold it down like Tobias Harris? If he can hold his own defensively, out of everybody I named, he probably got the highest ceiling to be a superstar. But as a fit, you know, they didn't bring in another scorer. So I think I'll give a ranking. He's a damn good fit because they didn't bring in another perimeter scorer like Malik Monk. So somebody that can get a bucket defensively, I'm thinking my mind a little bit lacking, but then you go with a guy like, I'm not including Sam Hauser in this, don't need him. Obi Toppins, another good fit. He can guard 1 through 5 in some situations, 1 through 4. Athletic, can play above the rim, can shoot the ball, so he's going to defend his position and shoot. And I think he's ready for a full-time role, so I don't think you lack anything defensively. I think, like to see the rebounds go up a little bit, but rebound. I mean, I really think it's a great fit, to be honest. But yeah, also the Pacers could be sellers at the trade deadline. That's what we're not talking about. The Pacers could be sellers at the trade deadline. That's the wild shit about it. They could be sellers at the trade deadline, and you can possibly get Pascal Siakam if they're ready to blow it all up. So, but Yeah, that's crazy. And then we can talk about, but I think he's a great fit. And then Tari Eason, I think he's another great fit. You know, similar to Denny Adamovich, even in the league, he haven't showed this. He can put the ball on the ground, he can score. I think Denny's probably a better scorer at this point. He can catch and shoot it. He can defend it. I mean, athletic enough to get down the field. He goes with the group, the age group. So Tari Eason is a perfect fit too. It's really a lot of perfect fit. PJ Washington, don't know the contract situations. I know PJ is in a expiring year in his contract. Um, so yeah, you know, PJ, hella fire ball player, good defender. I think he might be around, you know, he about 6'7", but I ain't worried about that. Can hit the shot. We see them playing important games in Dallas, and they got finals experience, just like Obi Toppins. He gonna stick you on defensively. I know Diddy, know Harvey Weinstein, know Kevin Spacey. I mean, he gonna catch and shoot and make big shots. I mean, really, yeah, really, it can't go wrong with any of these four. You can't go wrong. If I'm talking about who got the highest potential as a star, it's Denny Adavich. If I'm talking about who the best fit, I literally think you can't miss with any four. Me personally, I don't know the other guy's contract situation. Me personally, I really wouldn't go wrong with PJ, Tari, Denny, or Obi. I don't think you can go. Honestly, I don't think you can go wrong. But if I had to rank them, if I had to give you a ranking, and I'm ranking them based off the fit for how I see fit for the Pistons, I'm gonna go Tari Eason. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go Tari Eason because defensively, I'm gonna go one. That'll be my target. Two, I'm gonna go with PJ Washington. Three, I'm gonna go with Obi Toppins, and four, Denny, because I just think defensively they need to hold that position down. So the three previous guys that I name are all really, really good defensive players. So that's what I'm going with. Tari is my first fit. Paul Washington, what is his name? Paul, that's his name, Paul. PJ Washington, Obi, and then Denny. But I think Denny is gonna be a star. But if you just saying best player, I think gonna have the best ceiling is Denny. But hey, let me know what y'all girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. You can find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Check out my other channels, my main channel, my Free Game 89 channel, my Patreon, all over there, man. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. And let me know what you girls and guys think. They may just let the trade exception expire. They might use it at the trade deadline. But I like the picks that this person picked for this for the pool.